Good evening, class. My name is Antoine Danford, and I'm going to be talking to you today about perseverance. Now, this is relating to my experience as an undergraduate student when I received my first degree. Now, all of us, we have some type of hopes and dreams of striving for success. In order to do this, we have to be willing to work hard, we have to be diligent, and we have to be willing to accept constructive criticism. And without all of these things and giving 100% dedication, it's going to be nearly impossible for us to do it. So I'm just going to take you all on my academic journey and things that helped me towards striving for my ultimate goal, which was to graduate. My freshman year, I had to make sure that I orientated myself on campus. I got familiar with the library, all of my essential resources, and I even built a rapport with my academic advisor because I knew that person was going to be my wingman to always help keep me on track and who was always going to motivate me towards completing my goal. And I kept that rapport throughout my entire duration of undergraduate studies. And when I was going into my sophomore year, I was continuing taking core classes, which was good because you kind of get to see what's going to be a good fit for you, like what's your area of interest of study. And for me, I chose kinesiology, health science. So during my sophomore year, I was building peer relationships with those who were interested in the same field as myself, and then I got to know some of the professors as well who taught those classes. So I could build a rapport with them because I knew that once I chose a particular area of study that I was going to see those professors a lot more. So I want to make sure that I had those relationships and they knew who I was as a student. Going into my junior year, things were challenging. Things are tough because you're in those major classes for a reason, and they're upper level, so it's going to be more challenging, more taxes, more taxing. It's going to be more requirements, and it's just going to require you to be a more dedicated student. So I had to make sure I was studying more hours. I had to get tutors when I needed to because sometimes what the professor translated didn't necessarily stick in my head, and I didn't receive it as well or interpret it the way that they were trying to deliver the message. And so the tutors really helped break it down to me, and then their patient and their students as well, so you can kind of get a better interpersonal relationship with them, and you won't feel intimidated, or you, for those like myself who are extroverted, you won't feel silly or shy or afraid to ask a question in class when needed to. And those were really good things for junior year. Now for my senior year, I wanted to make sure that all my student accounts were up to date. I didn't owe any money because that was the last thing I wanted to be held up with were financial obligations to keep me from graduating. I wanted to make sure I went to the career service area. I updated my resume with them. I had them to go from a cover letter, help create one, and they really helped me to kind of search for jobs and careers that were related to my field of study, which were very helpful. I also did an internship, which was very important for me because it helped me to build those interactions with like colleagues and management teams, and just give me experience and to get my foot in the door, because ultimately those people are going to be professional references down the line, and it also can give you one leg up in a hiring process as well. And for me, it did. I entered internship for an aquatic therapy program at YMCA, and I got the job after I graduated. So that was what I did for me to help see me through my course of study, and all of those things worked. It might not work for you in that particular manner, but it worked for me, and it was just my advice of, ways to succeed. So never give up. Overall, I want to say if you plan ahead in life and you take the appropriate measures toward attaining a desired goal, you will achieve your own personal best. So I would leave you with this: what's your plan of action? Like, how do you plan to excel through school? Like, how are you going to be able to motivate yourself through the demanding challenges that we face as students? So think about that. Thank you.